Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. The game that you're about to see is pretty long, and it was the best game I had in this tank as far as the gripping drama of a close match. So you're going to appreciate this and see exactly what happened. Those of you who watched enough of my videos have seen some of this stuff will recognize what I'm going to do. Others who haven't, and possibly those of you who are first-time viewers or close to it, you're going to learn something that you did not know was possible, really, for the most part, and you would think is unlikely at best. So I hope you're ready to see something that you haven't seen before, and that's one of the things I do, is I do videos of things that people don't see and really don't talk about for the most part. So please leave a like for this video. If you want to help me out, all you have to do is subscribe. The best part about that is that it's absolutely free, and you'll get daily notifications because I make videos every day that are not common videos. Everybody can go, oh, I'm just going to play a tank match and post it and pretend that it's something special, which it's not. You need to do something special for your video to be special. I did something special here, and I wasn't the only one doing something special. Multiple guys did special things. That's what makes a video good and special. So let me get the action for you. Now, I didn't mention this before. This is the Audace Tier 8 French tank destroyer. This is the current #1 prize tank in the confidential blue key cards. This is the kind of tank you have a chance every time you do a long haul and get a blue card during the Gladiator season. This tank is one of the 15 prize tanks you can get, and this one is a 10,700 gold tank. And so I got a refund for that amount from the card that I got for this tank. So I made a video setting up the tank, played some games. This one was so long that it had to be by itself, otherwise my other video was going to be crazy. So this one's almost 14 minutes, and it's awesome. You're going to see something you've never seen before for the most part. So get ready to rock, because I'm going to show you some gold. Greetings and welcome to Prokhorovka. Now, if you don't know this map is the best light tank map in the game. It's so good that if you'll notice, there are no light tanks in this match. But that's okay. I'm awesome at light tanks. In fact, one of the attributes of this tank is that it goes 55. And that's just good enough to be a very slow light tank. So I drafted myself as the head light tank player. And so I spot the crud out of dudes. You know those challenges where you have to spot one time, equal to your HP? Well, I spotted more than double my HP. Now, I was telling people, unfortunately, a lot of these guys don't have headsets. So if they do stupid stuff, it's because they're not listening. But I kept telling them, you cannot cross the center line. You cannot go to the top and sit there. You're going to get killed. And if you do it, you're going to die. And everyone who did it died. Now, I wager that they did not have headsets. And they weren't listening through their TV or whatever. Two dead idiots right there. Hey, I told them not to do what they did, and they did it anyway. That means you're an idiot. Sorry, that's just the way it is. The guys who are smart, and you'll see who those guys are, last to the very end. The strategy works every time because the people in this game, as a general rule, don't have a clue what they're doing. It's sad but true. So I'm over here spotting the crud out of people. The one weakness of this tank is that I have to be pointed at a guy to shoot him. And if I do that, I'm vulnerable. So I can't really do it as a spotter and shoot the guys because I don't have a turret. Like a light tank has a turret, or, you know, a faster medium tank. If I was a medium tank, I would be shooting the guys with a turret, obviously. But you have to go with what you have. And all I have is the fastest tank destroyer on this team. And the requisite skill of a light tank player to give my team an advantage. So we're down almost the entire game. But I'm there, and the guys on my team, the shooters, are keeping it close. But every time we get close, another idiot dies. And it's like I said, this isn't the wrong evaluation. Any kid could realize, wow, this guy knows what he's talking about. I better stay back. No, the superstars want to go up there and be a superstar. They want to get 8 kills. Well, guess what? Someone gets 8 kills and it ain't them. Now this guy, I think I know who this is. I'm going to see his name. This guy seemed like he could hear me, but I don't know why it's not showing me his name. I'm pretty sure that's the SU-100, which would be Jesus. That guy played a tremendous game. There he is right there. Yeah, that's Jesus. He played a tremendous game. He was there to the very end. I mean, we have thinned the guys down somewhat. But again, we're still down. We were down for almost the entire game. That's our artillery M44. He's also there to the very end. But none of these guys had headsets. If any of these guys have headsets, you know, we would have done even better. Drill the Panzerknacker. And luckily that guy first shot bounced. Second one drilled me, but I did everything I could to get these guys the spots they need. Now we're down 3, now we're down 4. Unbelievable. But Jesus comes back with a kill. Back to -3. Now I got a shot on this guy and I didn't connect. I don't like to be playing torpedo. I have to line up like a torpedo on guys while I'm moving. I really can't afford to stop. Now this guy, he's toast. I'm like Jaws. Super dangerous. Had to take the risk to get that guy out of there. Tank destroyer back there. That was probably Jagdpanzer IV. So, remember we were down 4 to 8. Now we're down 3 to 4. Keeping it close by using my sniper, not as a sniper, but as a spotter. Nice kill. Jesus for the win. I don't know how many guys did that guy kill? But he's got 3 already. He did a great job of stepping up and, you know, taking over the main killing role while I'm still spotting. He can't do it. His tank destroyer is way too slow. I mean, I'm not worried about doing this. I'm a light tank guy. It's easy for me. Kaboom. Got that Brumbar, but then that guy drilled me. So that was unfortunate. That's enemy artillery. Where the heck is he at anyway, now that I see him? Yeah, he's in that corner, about K2. There's Jesus. He's the guy to follow. 2 to 2. Everything I did generated an end of game position 2 to 2. So my job was ultra successful. And now we got to watch and see what goes on. This lasts for what? About another, well, almost 4 more minutes. Or actually 4 more minutes. So he's got 3 kills. Artillery has 1 kill. But when you have no headsets, you can't coordinate your actions. So you're at the mercy of whatever wackiness goes through their brain. It's a huge advantage to have headsets, because when you have good players who are dead, you know, and they're watching and trying to help spot and whatever, you never know what kind of great advice comes across their brain. Terrific dodge by Jesus. And then finished him. So now, we've got 2-on-1. But Jesus is almost toast. He's down to less than 10% health. Unfortunately, I don't think that guy was, the artillery was paying attention. I told these guys, go to the enemy base, and the artillery guy did not do it. He didn't follow instructions. So he either didn't hear me, or he thinks he's smarter than me, which is clearly not the case. He had to go. Jesus has the best gun to fight that other guy. You have 2-on-1. You've got to create a threat that the other guy's not defending, and that is his base. He's not defending at this point. The artillery needs to get on the base, which he's not. He's hanging out here. Like an idiot, he's hanging out here. This is just absolutely stupid. But he thinks he's a superstar, and he's not. I'm just telling you what's going on. I mean, he's an average artillery player. You know, Jesus did a tremendous job as a tank destroyer. And his stats speak for themselves. Came up, took position in the center. He's made 3 kills. but his influence in the game is more than his 3 kills. So it's one of those things that the numbers don't say the whole thing, but his numbers are good. So his numbers are good, but his positioning has been tremendous the entire game. So now the guy finally goes that really, I don't know, I had told him at least a minute before he went there. He had to take advantage of the chaos. After they killed the enemy artillery, our artillery should have gone directly to the base, because there's a chaos after the enemy tank destroyer finds out he's by himself, and then if his base is being captured, then that could prompt him to make a mistake. He did not make a mistake at all. Because these guys, well, not these guys, it was our artillery that messed up. Jesus is there with next to nothing left. Okay, he's doing the best he can. I told him he should have gone, I don't know if he could hear me, but I told him he should have gone to the base as well. Once the artillery gets there, he has to be there, or when he's on his way. Artillery got killed. I mean, like I said, he's an average artillery player. We gave him every opportunity to make kills. He made like 2 kills, which was good. But one of the mistakes you can make is assuming you're better than you are. That guy was awesome. ColonelKlinks. I mean, he killed 8 dudes, 3,000 damage. He was just awesome. In fact, he killed all 3 of us. He killed me, and then he killed the other 2 after I died. So let's go look at this. End of game screen. I had a tremendous game. Okay. I killed 2, 700 damage, 2,300 assist as a tank destroyer playing a light tank role because there were no light tanks. 3,000 commander, I can't complain. Medals weren't special. Yeah, sharpshooter, that was okay. But he ends up on a number 1 on our team, the artillery, because he's a tier 6 in a tier 8 match. So he gets a bonus for that. He did a good job, but this guy was good. This guy was good. Speaks for itself. He was good. He was good. Jesus did more than his numbers. And he was there at the end because of that. Sometimes the numbers don't give the exact clue of just how good you were. Those other guys were good. That all the guys that finished above Jesus were good. They were good early and they died. And they died. And they died. They just kept dying. He's the one, he was the last guy we had left. He did a tremendous job because what he was doing was very difficult. He's watching and trying not to die. So really, my job as light tank spotter, the numbers are really good, but they don't put me as high up as I deserve to be. Really, if you want to go through the actual hierarchy of who played the best, it's a coin flip. It's myself or Jesus, and then you can throw any other guys in any other order you want. But he and I were the guys that really ran the whole show, because what we did put us in position to win. And that's what really separates the MVP from the non-MVP. And ColonelKlinks cashed the real MVP. I mean, his stats were just awesome. I sent him a message, really nice guy. 3,300, 1,000 spotting on top of that. That's crazy. and 8 kills. So we were in, I set my team up and put them in position to win. And then that freak, he killed all of us. So it's one of those things. You can play great, like myself and Jesus did. The artillery played very well. Several of our guys played well. It wasn't a garbage effort. Now, the garbage was here. They did nothing. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, you get the drift. These guys were terrible. Everyone above them killed a guy and contributed more. So, whatever, dude. But the stats don't tell you everything, but they tell you some things. You got to learn how to read them. The other team had a bunch of guys that played well also. But mostly, his team was not good. It's one guy over there. The rule is, if you have to kill a crazy amount to keep your team even, your team is trash. So what can I say? By my own rule, his team was trash and he was awesome. I don't want to go around telling you that the enemy guy was awesome. But hey, if he's awesome, I have to tell you that guy was awesome. So, ColonelKlink, if you watch this video, dude, you were awesome. It's just that simple. You played the best of everyone. So there's no shame in that. That was a tremendous performance. We had our chances, and it got down to the money time, and he cashed it in. So you can't say anything bad about him at all. It was a terrific effort. On both sides, it was really good. That was just a really, really good game. You get down to a one-on-one situation, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. You played great to get there on both sides. Hey, whatever happens, happens. It was fantastic. That Scorpion, in case you don't know, is really a good tank destroyer. I have one. And it's very good. It's mobile. And it works great. As you can see, this game is a tremendous testimony to how good the Scorpion, or the cosmetic variation, the Scorpion G, is in combat. In the hands of a master like ColonelKlink, what can I say, dude? He was awesome. He was just awesome. So, I hope you enjoyed this game. I enjoyed the heck out of it. It was just a great challenge. And I thought, the main guy on my team literally was Jesus. That guy was fantastic. His numbers weren't great. But man, when he rolled up there, and originally when he rolled up there, I go, man, I don't think you should be up here because he's slower than dirt. But man, he did a great job. It took guts to come up there, and he did it and outlasted the rest of the team. So what can you say? He was awesome. So, Jesus, if you're watching somehow, you played an awesome game. Don't feel bad that guy beat you. You got him in one-on-one, and you were heavily damaged like myself. So what we did speaks for ourselves. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like. Please subscribe. Tell your friends. Maybe they'll like and subscribe too. I do videos every day like this, out of the ordinary. You just watched a phenomenal light tank performance by a tank destroyer. And I've done it before. In fact, I have another video similar on this map with a KJ Panzer. That one was even better because it's faster. But anyway, it was awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a great time. Once again, congratulations to Jesus for playing an outstanding game in assisting me. And even a special congratulations to ColonelKlink. Dude, you were awesome with 8 kills. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.